New wrinkles in this defense without giving away the playbook? I mean, is there new stuff that you're sensing that you didn't have in the package last year?
That's a couple. It's really adjustments within the call, how certain ways we can play certain stuff, and it's really mostly it. But because at the end of the day, like you can't change football. It's gonna be cover one, man to man, cover two, cover three, cover four, two man. Quarter, half. Like, they know, what I'm saying? People watch tape on us too, so they gonna know. So that is what it is. We just gotta make sure we execute on whatever Coach Gillespie give us.
Do you feel faster though? Do you feel like it's coming a lot more natural?
Year two, like I see the difference as far as communication. That's the biggest thing on defense, and especially in the secondary. Like we gotta have each other back, and the safeties gotta have our back within, which having eyes in our back as in what's coming behind us, make sure we sinking, helping them out, making sure they can stay over top of stands, and make sure we being underneath them as supposed to, and vice versa. And we got their back when they underneath, and we over the top. So it's really a communication thing. It's going well.
Coach Doc said that you guys are deeper this year at cornerback than what you were last year. Do you agree with all what he's saying?
Really the whole team. Because honestly, like last year, we really depended on really just the front line. If you get what I'm saying, as far as really starters. So I mean, like the depth is there, the mentality is there with the depth. That's the main thing. You can have all the depth, but the mentality is not there. But I definitely see the mentality, like as far as defensively for sure.
What have you been seeing from the offense now? They're starting to learn their system a little bit more now.
Fast, they going fast, but it ain't doing nothing but get me in shape. So the teams that want to come here and slow stuff down and let us get lined up and let us see what you win, they're gonna have a long day.
Josh, I know you came in confident about your game when you got to TCU, but what did last year at the highest level, having the kind of season you did, do for you?
That's a great question. Man, I think about that game every day, honestly, but that's what makes me go hard out there. But actually, I texted my coach last night. I was like, man, keep coaching your A word off, because I'm definitely seeing a better player within myself since you got your hands on me before I even got here. So, I feel like that speaks a lot, and he knows it's coming from a sincere place. Like he know I pay attention to every little thing. I watch the game, so like I'm just ready to showcase it.
Without Trey, how does your role change? I mean, obviously Trey was such a big part of leadership, and I know you and he had a lot to do, but without him back there, how does your role change with this team? Not so much on the field, but with the team itself.
I mean, if you want to be honest, like I was really more vocal than one. One was just more like, look, yeah, I know I ain't no talkative person, but y'all know what y'all gonna get out of one. So last year, 2-4 I was more of the voice, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying? He led in his own way, and we all respected that. And I respected it to the fullest, cause that was my dog. Cause you know what I'm saying? Like, and we with the two of us, like we felt me and Elvin, and that's what I'm trying to find this year. We're gonna be on the other side, and I'm gonna take him under my wing.
What have you been seeing from those guys like Avery, Channing, those Mason, those guys that are competing to start alongside?
Besides the football part, they getting better every day, but they're really like going into complete men. They going into great men, and they come from great families, and they just overall just great people. But as far as on the field, they're good listeners. They want to learn. They want to get the reps, and it may sound, but they want to make mistakes too, because that's the only way you learn. And I make mistakes too, and when I embrace my mistakes more, because it gives them a chance to, like, if Fid can get beat, that means I can get beat. But that also means if Fid can learn, I can learn too. So really, it's just making sure they like, bro, this position specifically in football period, it's a forever learning thing. Like you can go ask the coaches at the highest level in the NFL, I'm still learning. They still learning. So like, as long as you don't turn that learning button off, or don't try not to use it, you're gonna be as great as you want to be.
Is there a particular receiver that you like going against every day in practice?
I mean, Savion out right now. We all know that, but I love going against Jaden Robinson. He's just so quick, so fast, burst, shut it down, and he got good hands for his size. He's not scared. So with the big, I told Coach Day last week, I'm like, man, thank you for bringing him, because if I can cover him, I can cover anybody in the country, because he making me use all feet. I can use my hands, but it's like more challenging. If I can stand in front of him with my feet, then a 6'2", 6'3" receiver gonna be cake, because it's gonna be hard to miss, because it's gonna be so much of a big target.
Josh, there's so many people in the country that look at TCU kind of wonder, what are they gonna do now? They've lost a lot of guys. What are the thought process for you guys going into the season after what happened last year, what's unexpected for so many others?
Get winners and get lost. We're gonna see September 2nd.
What do you think of the performance so far from Chandler so far in camp?
Very mature. He's leading the right way. He has great energy coming out of practice every day. He talks a little noise to me every day, so that kind of gonna keep me waking up, because I know he ain't scared to throw it, but he ain't really got his guy out there, his guys out there, so he gonna be careful. But nah, man, I love for it, man. Now we got a locker in between us, so we able to get a little bit closer. And I remember after the national championship, man, I looked at the picture last night, and I was just seeing the confetti fall, and just you know, the little Stephon Diggs when they lost the AFC championship. I was just standing out there, just trying to remember that feeling forever, so I can come back and conquer. And one thing he told me, like, bro, we'll be back next year. And I ain't doubted it since, so